Alright. It's afternoon, 1 o'clock in my time. Jumping on the game, having some fun. Hopefully finding some quests. For anybody who turned in, thank you for watching. If you didn't turn in, well, you know. Anyway, good morning to anybody who might want to watch this video. Wow, I need to get more sleep. Boogienight. Boogienight. There he is. Oh, wait, at first.
That ability isn't ready yet.
I'm definitely gonna bring the game sound down before it ends up looping. So I've been playing on the beta, playing a Deathknight, getting ready for the expansion, which should be here in November. Testing out what they've nerfed and what they didn't nerf. It's all in all, it was what I expected when it comes to Deathknights. When Deathknights first hit the scene, they were massive AoE, massive damage. So they had to scale them back immediately. At some point I'm going to find out which patch they're using for this. Sometime soon. Because of course, obviously, if you know which patch, you know what is going to do the most or the least amount of damage. Which sadly enough, when Death Knights came out, especially on Holy, it was massive damage regardless of gear. It was just the way they had the system set up. Then they started nerfing things. Yeah, just like crit used to be incredibly powerful for unholy Death Knights because Wandering Plague, Pestilence used to proc other effects, Blood Boil. It was insanity, so they started pulling back and pulling back. Frost is pretty, well, still kind of broken for Howling Blast. Howling Blast is a Frost frontal cone AoE. But if you put the right enchant on your weapons, you get like Fallen Crusader, 15% more strength. Was it Lichborn? I can't remember the rune that gives you 20% increased damage on your next Frost spell. And then Killing Machine and the Talent Tree that guarantees it's going to crit. I remember watching Frost Death Knights hitting people for like 9k with a freaking AoE frontal Frost spell basically. So they pushed it back and scaled it down. And it's to be expected. Y'all gotta forgive me, I'm having a little bit of a chicken fettuccine Alfredo with a little bit of broccoli. Just the right amount of hint of lemon pepper seasoning. It's just my choice. But to continue my random mission of not doing too many quests and just roaming around checking things out. And looking at the scenery. I don't care what anybody says. This was the best graphical expansion they made. That looks gorgeous. Of course, that's kind of funny to say gorgeous, but you get the gist. That looks nice. Mountaintops, snow. Yeah. This is the way they should have built all of their games. Grizzly Hills. Okay. Wanted to see what zone it is. which I'm not going to deny. I've played this game for a very long time, but I do not remember the quest of this one or the areas because it was roughly, 10 years ago. But coming back to it is a beautiful thing. The scenery, everything. Let's bring this up a little bit. I can resample with no problem. Alright, where are we off to? In the Grizzly Hills. Whoa. 3 levels above me. That might be a little bit difficult.
It's too far away.
Not too difficult.
Cast that yet.
I guess he wanted to get me punched in the
That ability isn't right.
Okay, I definitely need to get ready. I'm gonna try to kill something 3 levels above me. At least, if nothing else, blood strikes. Bone shield is okay, but I've told many people it's a proc when every time you take damage, you lose a bone shield. Any damage will take away one of your bone shields. So the 2% increase in damage that it's supposed to give you is pretty worthless. You waste the rune, you put it in the bone shield on yourself, and an AoE will take one away. An insect could probably hit you in the game and take one away, and before long, it's gone. And you're sitting there like, I've wasted a talent point on bone armor that does nothing. And I've heard a few people talking that Blood Strike is not great for an unholy deathknight. A 5% increase to all your damage, irregardless of what spec you are or what class you are, is worth it. 5% more for hitting one ability is far, far better than trying to stack more strength, more agility, more crit, whatever it may be for your class. So please don't let anybody tell you that you don't need that. It's worth it.
Peace, friend. Ancestors watch over you.
Alright, I think it's down in this little cave.
What brings you here?
Oh, okay, it's probably that way. Let's go kill down there and see what happens. Also, too, I've worked on my microphone settings, so hopefully I sound better. You have to forgive my first videos. This is literally the first time I ever heard in a live stream I talked to. Well, this looks like it's going to be rather fun. Get over here. Street fighter.
I need to get closer.
That's another thing I wanted to tell people too. Scourge Strike. Wonderful damage. Beautiful ability for unholy deathknights. But don't let it be the one thing you try to spam. Unless you got a sufficient amount of crit or armor penetration, Scourge Strike is just it's a great one time, 2 times every couple of seconds. Or, like out of a total number of swings in 30 seconds, you might use it twice. Be good with that. Don't try to use just Scourge Strike constantly. I've seen videos of people trying to do it. Oopsies. That's hysterical. I'm sorry. That is hysterical. keep thinking of people. I hate to say it, the gentleman with PTSD. I've seen some things, man. People blowing up everywhere. Let me stop. All right. Also said, and I've been really thinking about it too. I'd love to get together a group of people and form a guild as soon as Wrath comes out. Of course, everybody's going to transfer to a new server. And we do 24 live streams. Well, not 24, whenever we're on. Everybody just simply stream to Twitch, Yahoo. God. Yeah, I should have slept more this morning. You're going to forgive me too. I went to sleep at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Got back up at 12. So that sounds like I'm rambling the wrong words sometimes. Brain's not. But I love to start a guild of people and we just stream to YouTube and Twitch. Whether we're raiding, just joking around, having fun, even pulling pranks with it. I've thought of a few pranks. I think it'll be incredibly fun though. What else I gotta do in this little quest area? Wait, that's the wrong zone altogether. Artifacts. Oh, let's keep killing it. No, still gonna shoot at me. Wow, for some odd reason I'm not hitting as high as I used to when it comes to... Oh well. I'm off having fun. Also too, if anybody wanted to know, because I've said it a couple of times, if you're trying to get into the beta, the best thing I can tell you to do is continuously spam the opt-in button. I did it for you. They sent me an email, you've been out there to play beta. And I'm not gonna lie, you don't really get to do anything you progress upon is literally going to disappear when they bring out the final of the game. For right now, it's fun. I'm making a couple of videos talking about the class I know I'm going to end up playing constantly. As well as showing people a few shit tips and tricks I continue to chain pull. I did that when the game first came out and chain pulled for hours. It's not hard to go around grabbing mobs, keeping one alive just long enough to spread pestilence, which spreads your diseases, and then keep going around and around killing everything off. But sometimes it's as easy as this. And if I had a couple more behind me, I could easily have kept pulling and pulling and pulling and just killed them all. There's a lot of versatility to the Death Knights. A lot of versatility. And I'm going to bring out a guide to help people out. For people who don't know how to play a Death Knight or don't know about the specs. That the Frost spec is for tanking, Blood spec is all about more melee damage and healing yourself. Stuff like Bloodworms, Room Dancing Weapon that mimics the attacks you do with a diminished attack damage. Well, Unholy, which is more based on spells, so it's a whole lot of diseases and dots that tick away at a mob of people if you want to. Which is the one I prefer. Because for leveling, Unholy is the best spec. You keep your diseases up on targets, you see them going down, you hit a couple of death strikes will heal you for 15% of your health constantly, and you can chain pull and you can easily max out, level 80. chicken fettuccine alfredo, steamed broccoli, and I put a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning in. Don't judge me if you're Italian, but I like the extra flavor. But I should not be eating this for breakfast, lunch, / dinner. After sleeping for 3 hours and getting back on this crazy game. Sorry. Here I'm wasting people's time. Worth it.
Winds be at your back.
What the hell is that shrine? Cleanse yourself at the shrine. That sounds like something from the Prince movie. Lake Minnetonka, I think it was. Alright, let's see if I can find this shrine. Did he even give me a... Frostbane Shrine? I don't know where that's at. The Frostblade Shrine. Okay, so somebody puts up a picture of the shrine and not a map location. Yeah, okay. That was a waste of energy. I'm not sure where that's at. Frostblade Peak, northeast of Camp Winterhoof. Really? It's 8,000 miles away. Also, too, chat is open if anybody would like to ask questions or anything. I'm just putting it out there if anybody want to ask or say something. Tell me how your day's going. I'm okay by myself. I slept 3 hours. East. See, that's what the game needs, some ray tracing. Get some of that RTX on. Alright. Of course, it was what, northeast of the camp? Northeast of Camp Winterhoof. I think I know where it's at now. Also, too, if anybody has the beta and you want to join in and have some fun with me, hit me up. I mean, I'm soloing everything by myself, but it would be fun to have somebody to roll around with. Laugh, joke, get them killed once or twice. Pull a leak for some stupid reason. Yeah, I do stuff like that. Plus, I'm a prankster at heart. So I do some of the dumbest things in history, just having fun. Like, okay, here's a perfect example. Like last week, because I worked a late night shift, I get home like 6 a.m. Wife gets up around 9 a.m. to go to work at 10 a.m. So last week, I came home, got into bed, around 7 o'clock, woke her up and asked her, what time is it? She was not a happy camper after that. I didn't think I was ever going to survive that either. But it was funny. It was just funny. Matter of fact, I've been thinking about, and I know I'm going to end up getting shot one day. Wait till her alarm goes off because she gets around 9 o'clock. And just be in the bed right next to her, fully clothed, staring at her. It's hysterical.
Not ready.
I needed that. And yeah, I know, it's wrong. But after you've been married so long, hey, they have to put up with your silly jokes. I'm sitting there thinking, just make a weird looking face, don't crack a smile, and just be staring, don't even blink, as soon as they wake up. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing it. Yeah. Thank you, brain. You don't mess me up, brain. I gotta do it now. I just can't get it out of my head. Hey, if I get enough subscribers too, I will make that into a video so the world can laugh with me. Because literally, when wife wakes up, I'm laying next to her in the bed, fully clothed, staring at her. Oh man, I am silly as hell. But literally, I tell you what, because I'm pretty new to the, well, actually, I stream cooking videos, but I'm new to one of the gaming streaming, blah, blah, blah. If I reach 1,000 subs, I'll start making videos like that. And I'll start posting videos like that up. Of all the silly things I have done. Like wake the wife up at like 3 a.m. in the morning and ask her about, what did you say October 10th, 2016? Yeah. See, people think just because you're married that you can't pull practical jokes and act stupid. But you can.
Can't attack that target.
In fact, I pull practical jokes constantly. I mean, what's she gonna do, divorce me because I'm a jokester? She knew this when she married me. She knew I was crazy when she married me. Heck, matter of fact, before I got married, and this was a little while back, but as I said, I'm a prankster. I actually slapped a girl with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich one time. And how the story's gonna go is simple like this. Come over, watching TV. I asked her to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I didn't have one in a long while. And I made sure to go buy some bread and peanut butter and jelly. So, you know, she was a good person. She made the sandwich. We went back to watching TV. And a commercial comes on. And the moment it does, because it's been a little while, I grabbed the plate, picked it up, looked at the sandwich and pulled it apart. And you know, instinct-wise, when you see something going on, you turn over and look, especially if you're going to pull apart a sandwich. And as soon as she did, peanut butter on one side of the face, jelly on the other side of the face. It took a whole lot of making up after that. Wait, did I even finish this quest? I think I already completed it and going right back into it again. Peanut butter jelly time. Bone armor, horn of winter. Well, he's just an easy kill. I guess yeah, I gotta go back. Meditate up there. Yeah. Wow. And see, that's a look. The Aurora Borealis. That's a cool look. I'll reiterate it 1,000 times over. This was the best looking expansion Blizzard made. So until I gotta go all the way back. Oh yeah, I don't have quest here or anything. Excuse me. Another wonderful problem when it comes to the beta is that they don't allow any of the add-ons. And I'm a junkie for things like Quest Helper. Because of course trying to memorize hundreds of quests over years. No. That's why it's thousands of times easier just to have an add-on. Go north. Located here at these coordinates. Instead of trying to memorize everything. Or wanderly run around till you find the quest. Now, deathknights. And I've been working this guy pretty hard. And he's got a pretty good amount of crit. His strength, most of that's gear dependent. When you first start off, they're not going to give you the best of quality gear. God, I can't even get a recount or anything going because they nerf all add-ons. Yeah, there's another elemental. God, Death Knights are brutal. Is that a baby wolf? Yeah, it's a baby wolf and a bear trap. Alright. No one let Peter know. Never let Peter know. I bet you about people like Peter. Yeah, ethical treatment of animals.
I've been expecting you.
And apparently I gotta go all the way back to the other lady. The turn on the quest they gave me? Okay. I'm on the snow again. Taking a long run on this snow again. Let me stop. And I wish I had more commentary or something to keep everybody interested while I run around and quest and joke and explore. Which I have to admit, if nothing else, learning the areas does make it easier because it's less than 4 months away roughly. And I'm sure a lot of people who've been playing the Burning Crusade Classic will migrate to one of the better versions of the game, in my opinion. Don't quote me, but matter of fact, I think this was the highest concurrent game for Blizzard, where they had, it was like 9 million people. So yeah, it was one of their better games all the way around. I don't remember where I got the quest from. Stop playing, Wolfie. Crap, I don't remember where the quest is at. Alright. Oh, there she is. They are. Stop playing wolf. I don't see a question mark. There we go.
How?
Huh?
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Hey, hold on.
Hail.
I'm neutral with people who are Taurans.
Hail.
Okay, that's just funny enough. I have no clue what to do with that quest. Huh. Alrighty. I guess looking like a wolf, I can get away with it. Yeah, I have a pet. Don't think that's gonna work. Wait, did that just work? That did just work. I'm keeping this. Bump that.
What now? Remember, I am forsaken.
Oh, crap. That's what I get. I'm keeping this wolf disguise on. Dwarven caves. Sound like somebody's ready to have a party.
This had better be good. Speak quickly.
Wow, that sounds nasty. They have to remove the brains. It's highly graphical there, too. Boy, I'm so keeping the suit on. It's open.
Come on.
Jezebel.
There you go.
I have pets. Forgive me. Apparently I have very, very noisy pets too. What's wrong? Wow. Come on, please. Come on, please. What the heck? Come on. Keep waiting for rings. I knew you was coming. chain killing. There were enough of them around. I could have kept that going for a few more minutes. How did I miss that one? Out of all those kills, I missed that one. That's a left, right. Alright.
I can't carry more of those. I can't carry more.
Oh, it's a quest item. Oh, Jesus.
I can't carry more of those.
Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Now, where were they? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's something. I'm gonna go over here. Here's another fun thing for Death Knight. Path to Frost. I'll allow you the right quest for it. Quite handy. And very cheap. Don't run, please. Find his trident. Come on, please. And that's the beautiful thing with Death Knights too. I can heal so much. Trident of the Sun. Does he really think? Yeah. I don't think so. Crap, I don't even know what else we'll be doing here for the rest of this quest. I know that just sounds wrong. Remove the brain. Let me go kill somebody and cut their brain out. That's not something you say to many people. Not a conversation thing around the dinner table either. What the hell? Okay, they got me. In my defense, I got frogged twice. I guess that's another great example. Be prepared to die if you do a stupid chain pull. Oh crap. Am I in the wrong spot? I might regret taking this long jump the wrong way. Wait, no. Okay, I got it. And yeah, that's another thing I've told many people too, that This guy's wearing some crap gear they gave me. In all honesty, they gave me a lot of defensive gear, nothing offensive when it comes to, what a Death Knight should be doing. So quite literally, if I had better gear, some enchants, I could easily be chain pulling and leveling with no problem whatsoever. Something to think about. I already know I've started stacking up quest items I can turn in before the expansion, so that when the expansion comes out, like the cloth in each major city, the Orchard Dawn has some turn-in stuff like scrap, bones, fragments, and things like that you can turn in for rep and experience. It's an easy way to stack it up, get ahead of the crowd, don't be with everybody who's... When World of Warcraft Classic came out, it was so bad people were standing in line to kill quest people so they can get the quest turned in. I know because I was watching it. If you can avoid that hassle and jump a few levels, it's a much easier prospect. It's something I'm planning on doing. I'm also going to try to work out my... what the hell, man? I just couldn't wait. But yeah, I'm already putting stacking everything I need for these professions, bonuses, experience. So hopefully when the expansion comes out, I'm not sitting around trying to hit ore from everybody else who's hitting the ore, so I can work up blacksmithing. Excuse me, because I can't get it now. But it makes it 1,000 times easier if I start the game 2 levels ahead of everybody and already maxed out blacksmithing. All I gotta do is just grab and keep going. What do you think about? I've also made the suggestion to many people, especially for Death Knight, blacksmithing and enchanting. Not enchanting, jewel crafting. Blacksmithing allows you to open up an extra gem socket on your bracers and your gloves. So you get 2 extra sockets. Jewel crafters get a specialty gem just for them to give you plus 32 versus 16 normally. So my plan is 232 extra gems, 2 extra sockets, won't affect any bonuses. And you can't beat the numbers, especially for Death Knight, where strength is crucial. And every single spec, every single spec basically, even blood, for all of its extra damage, still relies a lot on your AP. It can't be beat. I know a lot of people love engineering. Engineering works. Just like Death Knight doesn't go make bombs around something or rocket boots. Just die already. Alright. I need to kill something over here. I just seen it a minute ago. Okay, I'm just gonna kill these undead guys anyway. I think I have a quest to kill them. Don't quote me. Okay, wow, that was kind of different. Let's do this in blood for the healing. Wow. He just got knocked up. And that is... oh, wait. do you mind showing us your dungeon finder? We have group finder, I believe. I don't think they've actually put out the whole dungeon finder system yet. Yeah, I'm always hitting click buttons, and thank you. I know my voice is one of those late night radio voices. In the historical part of the universe, I have a great voice, should be on the radio. I took a job in computers. I don't even talk to people. Tell me if that's just a waste. Which I'm not going to say is a waste of potential. I have potential to do a lot more than just my voice, but yeah. I spend time in front of computers, away from people. Instead of selling people ice cream in the Atlantic. I mean, Atlantic, but in the North Pole. Alright. Also, too, for people who are watching, I do cooking videos. I love to cook. And I know my videos are crappy. I've been working on getting better at it. I'm still kind of feeling my way around on how to make cooking videos. If you like, stop by, take a look, laugh at me, give me some suggestions. And recently I've been doing the itis collection. And for those who don't know what itis is, it's you eat something so indulgent, you just want to lay down and take a nap afterwards. I have like a itis breakfast sandwich. Let's see. You start off with either Texas toast or bagel, toast it. You take sausage patty that you can make yourself, you cook it, cut a hole in the center, scramble an egg there, throw cheese on it, throw some bacon on it, maybe some green peppers or onions in the egg if you want. You toss that sucker on the bagel or on the Texas toast with a little bit of butter on the bread too. And if you can eat more than 2 of those, you're going to sleep. I can guarantee you. Last time I made a sandwich, it was like 3/4 of a pound each. But you got bacon, sausage. Oh, that's right. That's what I forgot to say. I also took a little bit of ham, caramelized it with brown sugar, and mixed it in with the eggs to give it a little bit of sweetness and saltiness, and pairing with all the rest. So yeah, it was sausage, bacon. Yeah, it was a whole lot of But it's one of those sandwiches you can eat and you take a nap. And you wake up later, still find half that sandwich sitting there. But let's be honest, that's the way to eat. It's gonna teleport to me. And I do admit I click a lot. I'm a button masher versus people who use macros or something like that. I move by the keyboard and mouse, click abilities by keyboard and mouse at the same time. Oops, explosion. God, you can hit hard. Corpse exploding. Everybody who's watching it, if you join beta, I'd be more than happy to play with you. Like I said, one thing you really have to do is hound them. So it'll require, when you sign up for the beta, you do get an option of basically signing up again, which is what I did. Make sure it comes through. So every day for a solid week, I kept signing up for the beta. They said signing up for the beta. You can select to play in the beta. Because honestly, I think it's supposed to be November the 18th, I think, the release date for the Lich Classic. And I personally can't wait. What is my pet chasing all the way out there? And towards the question of dungeon finder. Currently we have a group finder, but not a dungeon finder per se. I think it's just an area of listing people who might want to do something on the same server. I think it's going to be a little bit later before they actually allow, especially Cross Realm, which I wish they would have got from jump from day one. Playing Cross Realm was a whole lot more fun because I even have friends on different servers that, hey, what y'all doing? Nothing. Hop together in a group. They pull you to the same server basically, and y'all can play together and have fun. It breaks the boundaries between you on this server, you're on this server, you can't communicate with each other, you can't play together. And it makes everything more like having one big server than a server here and a server there basically. Excuse me. That was painful. I think I've already completed the quest over here, but I'm just a fool and killing things off constantly. Because sadly enough, I'm leveling these down. I'm pretty sure when they early release, because they said they would be doing an early release where people can start characters like a deathknight per se. Before the actual release, you just can't go anymore. I'm pretty sure everything I'm doing right now will be deleted. But I'm also trying to get a high point for the game. Especially when people want to play it. Freaking graphically, they made this look so cool. I'm sorry, I just love the look. The whole Viking feel, the running around with Ymir in my hand. It just made it look really nice. Can I get turn this quest in? I think I'm already done about 5 times. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Getting back to Naxxramas, gonna be the 10-man version. Another fun thing from Wrath of the Lich King. I always found Naxxramas to be fun. A lot of mechanic dancing and a whole lot of hopeful mitigation of a lot of damage. But it was fun. In fact, there's gonna be a couple of fun ones. I believe she was right over this direction. Quest giver. Don't quote me, of course. Yep. Alright.
What will you require? Victory for
I think I know what that's at.
Yes. Embrace the shadow.
No, they just did not give me a quest to go right back down there. I have to say it too, the hardest thing in the streaming factor that I'm doing right now is finding something to say constantly to keep people interested and engaged. It's very silly, throw a lot of crits. But it is a little difficult to try to keep people enthralled. I don't know. Wait, how am I supposed to destroy these crystals? Bringing down their shields. The control. Okay, don't know. Second, I guess I needed something that I forgot to get. Let me go back up top and check. That was my stupidity, of course. I should have checked definitely before I ran all the way down here. And now I have that moment where I'm trying to think of something to talk about while playing a game and trying to remember all the quests are. So yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes. Give me a moment, everyone. Hopefully I didn't lose people. Sorry about that. I went to do my filthy habit of smoking a cigarette for 2 minutes. She gave me the quest. Oh no, he gave me the quest. Bringing down their shields. on the side of the controller here. I bet you can get close enough to one of those scourge crystals. You could use the controller to blend it. What controller? Okay, I have no clue what they're talking about. Okay. I just pulled a Dunstan. The very item I picked up is the item I used to destroy the crystals. Take one for the Oh man, oh man. Also too, if you like my videos, have any suggestions, please tell me. For cooking or playing video games, I do wish people subscribe. Like many others said, it's a small thing for people watching the video, but it helps me tremendously. Money from it is still fun for me. Let's be honest. I don't want to be do it. I know it's hard. Definitely gotta get a better weapon next. Alright. Oh, sorry. I did it earlier and I just turned them all full blast. Let's bring you down about 25. Let me know if that's a little bit better.
Not ready yet.
Excuse me, sorry about that as
Too
well.
far away.
Like I said, I just literally turned them up full blast. The wife has two dogs that left the bucket in the sound right here. And I have a room. Every once in a while, he come grab the babies, put them outside. Just told everybody. Also, tell me people's thoughts when it comes to this. This is going to be a Microsoft game. I still think this he got the billions of dollars supposed to do it. To be honest, I'm hoping it brings a healthy change to the game. There were a few things that, well, basically was toxic. Microsoft loves to do that. One subscription. That would actually be incredibly nice. Instead of paying $15 a month, pay for a subscription allow you to play any Xbox games. Did that go through? No, it didn't go through. Oh, okay, now. That was my dumb part. I broke the shield if I destroyed. I'll take it for the Dunstan check-in award. I should have remembered that. Just right a couple minutes ago. Alright.
I need a target.
Oh yeah, the name. Boogienight. Honestly, I was listening to some classic 70s songs. And there is a Boogienight song, something like Deathknight, Boogienight. So I made him Boogienight. Plus the dance that Torrens do. Oh, he's a quest guy. The whole Torrens dance, if you're listening to the song, it kind of fits it. I thought it'd be hysterical to name him that.
What is it?
Shields. That's garbage. That's garbage. What's the difference?
Beware the
I completed a quest that I didn't remember how to do. It's still open beta. The game won't release for at least 4 months, though they said at the 90-day at the 90-day mark before release, people will be able to play. Just won't be able to get to Northrend. We're gonna literally pull. Give me a moment. There we go. They're literally gonna allow people to transfer to the new servers where they're gonna have Wrath of the Lich. Pretty sure it's gonna be one of those beta things. Now I'm just having fun. Get back into memory of the releases. Everybody will be free to start. Okay, we're good. Which probably means that if you start a character now as a Death Knight through the beta, they might allow you to keep it and then progress afterwards up to Northrend. Oh wow, they closed it out? That's not fair. Oh, you mean opting in? In fact, give me a couple of seconds. Let's go find out real quick. Really? And Firefox is acting silly. Alright. So I can't go look it up at the moment. But yeah, and for me it was last week. I kept hounding them for a week. You can opt into the beta, then after that it resets the next day. So I kept doing it for 8 days. Next thing you know, I get an email, you've been selected for the beta. And honestly, I've been waiting for this for a very good long while. Burning Crusade is fun. Yeah, I'm probably lucky. Either that or they probably got tired of me submitting it. But yeah, Burning Crusade was fun, but Wrath was just better in my opinion. Things like more armor pen weaponry as well as gear, more gems, new professions, better landscape and design. But why in the world can I pull up? What are you doing, Firefox? Okay, I can't find it with me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, literally, it was the most fun for me ever. Honestly, when it first came out, the first expansion, I made a Death Knight. I went Unholy Spec. I think at the time I had like 35% critical strike rating, which is beautiful for Unholy. The Unholy tree, it's all about your diseases more than your melee weapons. So stacking strength increases your spell damage. It's not great single target, but it's great for AoE. Don't ever get this pet either. In a typical 5-minute raid fight, it's a 3-minute cooldown. He does not do a tremendous amount of damage, so it's like, yeah. But also, too, critical strike for Unholy spec is incredibly good. Things like Wandering Plague says this, when this, whatever it is, takes damage from one of your diseases, it has a chance based on your critical strike rating to do the same damage next to it. I used to run around with like 35% crit and then AoE the hell out of everything. Watch numbers fly everywhere. Unholy is AoE. Frost, they tried to make it into a tanking spec, but overall, when it first came out, there was a lot of people who used to manipulate Lich Born, I think that's what it was called. Lich Bane. No. Raise Ice and Fallen Crusader. Howling Blast with Killing Machine guaranteeing 100% crit chance. So if you get all three to proc, I've seen people doing like a 8-9k Howling Blast, hitting everything in front of them. Right now, as far as I can tell, the Dungeon Finder is not a quick brute finder. You can literally post yourself in, hit dungeons, allow it to select, but it doesn't really, not like the later expansions where it pulls people together and sends them in. This one just literally puts you in a name in a hat. Yeah, Death Knights were so beyond OP. And at the time, which I'll say it again, I love Death Knights, but I took up blacksmithing, jewel crafting, and I had a paladin who did the mining. So not only did I get away with bigger slot gems, extra gem sockets, but at the time I was selling gems like there was no tomorrow. And I want to say I made over 1.2 million gold, maybe a little bit more. It was actually incredibly sad because at one point you can get, towards the end of the game, you used to be able to get these Dalaran rings that had nice DPS and would teleport you to Dalaran. I had 2 of them. They were 100,000 gold each. But yeah, jewel crafting is a moneymaker in this expansion. And inscription. Yeah. I mean, oh God, what was the name of my tune? Because I had a level 1 alt that was selling all the gems. Happy Ending, that's right. I mean, a level 1 troll named Happy Ending, and I just used to sell gems like there was no tomorrow on the auction house. Of course, the joke was happy endings. But let me stop doing through nostalgia. This expansion had the best look I've ever seen. And instead of the, I'm gonna call it flaccid trees they used to put up because they're just 2-dimensional little lines, these actually look like real trees. Much, much better quality. And dear God, I have no clue where my quests are at. Random killing sounds like fun anyway. Let's find something I can kill continuously.
I'm out
between that, I'm trying to focus in on the game and try to figure out what the quest used to be. Most like just cutting and showing people how I work a Death Knight.
It's too far.
Where the hell did you come from? And that's the power of Unholy Spec. Even though I wasted a talent point on the Bone Shield.
Let's still reach
When I can make a suggestion too, especially when I have to do correct. If you want to, and I apparently keep an armor clean set with a lot of strength or blood. And it's unholy. Just a lot of crit and a lot of strength. The thing I did is that you can switch specs because unholy is not the greatest single target damage. That's blood. But nobody can touch me. So the idea is that at that point I'm going to use, switch off as needed. Which I probably still do. It was fun. Boogienight, dum 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 dum, Boogienight. Dance to the rhythm, get down. Priceless.
It's too far away.
Cooldowns. I just felt like getting on the game and have a little bit of fun. When I probably end up passing out the next hour or so. I work a late night shift, 10 to 6. I'm going to sleep at 9. Do something to it.
Not ready yet.
I'm pretty sure I've already completed this quest. Wildlands. But also too, yeah, that's another point. I gotta start. I'm gonna work on an instruction video on how I played it. But I've seen some people saying this is not worth it, that's not worth it. Death Strike, people believe is only for blood, but as effective as can be for unholy, because based on your diseases, which you can stack up to 3 on a target, you get 15% of your health back, or 45% if it connects. That's not bad mathematics. Some say that Blood Strike is not worth it for unholy. But if you talented, there we go. You get a 5% bonus after you use Blood Strike for all your attacks and abilities for 20 seconds. And in some ways, if you use that first and then your diseases, it should work. I find it personally a life, I needed it. But some say, no, don't spec this. Yeah, spec that. The only thing I don't prefer specking is the Bone Shield. Overall, I've played with it and I found out very quickly that any damage would take a layer off your Bone Shield. So before long, it's gone. Then it becomes worthless with a long cooldown. And only, 2% margin increase? Yeah, 2% extra DPS. Not the greatest idea. In some ways too, they should have took Bone Shield, put in Frost Tree for tanking. Oh, what the? Oh, alrighty then. A heads up would have been nice. I was not expecting that. I hate to say this then. Sorry, everybody. I think I need to leave. Because apparently they took the servers off without notice. Wow. But nevertheless, thank you all for coming to listen to me. Watch me act silly as I talk about the game. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you like to subscribe, that's even better. I make cooking videos and now gaming videos with a little bit of tips, tricks, and everything in between. And thank you for watching me act a fool. And have a good day.